right, so I'm going to go ahead and mute all of you. We are going to get started in Supta Baddha Konasana. So coming all the way down onto your back, soles of the feet come to touch. And you can place one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart, or you can cactus your arms here. So our focus in this class today is on opening up the heart space and on building more compassion. So just kind of settling down here, noticing what comes up for you. We often say in yoga that hip openers bring up a lot of emotion, which is true, they do. But sometimes opening up in this space here can feel very vulnerable. It can feel, we might have a lot of emotion here, so listen to your body. If you start noticing that as we're expanding, it doesn't feel safe for you, I invite you to simply bring hands to prayer, heart center, or just close in. But wherever you are, just bringing your attention to your breath. Noticing your inhale and exhale. Noticing how the breath moves through your body with particular attention to where you feel it in your heart space. Know that this is your practice. You are the only one who knows what it feels like to be in your body. So what I'm offering you is simply a guidance. If it does not serve you, feel free to do something different. So Brianna actually introduced me, or reintroduced me, I should say, to Pema Chodron, who has so much wisdom, so much knowledge. And I was watching a meditation on this concept of Maitri, which is a Sanskrit word meaning unconditional friendship with oneself. This idea of unconditional acceptance, feeling at home in your own mind and body. This is something that does not come from external things, but it has to come from within. And it is the seed of happiness and well-being. So as you flow today, I encourage you to consider, how can you befriend yourself? How can you practice kindness? Sometimes we get in a pose, we get so frustrated that we're not doing it quote unquote right. Instead of just saying, this is where I am. And it's okay if this feels harder. It's okay, however this feels. So maybe having your intention be just that, befriending yourself and moving through with compassion. Or maybe your intention is something else entirely. So whatever it is, bring the intention to your mind. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Open mouth, exhale, sigh it out. One more deep breath in, fill up belly, chest. And exhale, let it go. And if you're not on your back, I invite you to come down onto your back, hugging your knees into your chest, maybe rocking from side to side. And then on an inhale, teeing out your arms and letting your legs drop over to the right, supine twist, allowing your shoulder blades to stay soft on the mat. Gaze can be up or over your opposite shoulder. Breathe here. Feeling your heart and chest expand. Inhale, bring your knees back up through center. And exhale, let them fall over to the other side. Shoulders softening into the earth. Gaze is up or over the opposite shoulder. And breathe. You can also cactus your arms here. Again, creating that expansion, but do what feels right and safe for you. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhale, bring your knees back into your chest. And exhale, take a happy baby. Soles of the feet press up towards the sky, grabbing the inside or outside arches of your feet or maybe your calves. Think about drawing your knees in towards your armpits while you keep your sacrum on the ground. Maybe you rock a little bit from side to side here. Softly getting into movement. Feeling an openness in your hips and your chest. And then bring your knees back into your chest and allow them to drop to the floor, setting up for bridge pose. Raise your heels with your fingertips. Slide your shoulders onto your back, palms press down into the earth. Slight tuck of the tailbone. Inhale, press into your feet, lift your hips up. Now here, focus on engaging from the glutes. Core is firm. Backs of arms pressing into the mat. Feeling the expansion along the front body. Taking 3 breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling. Thinking about squeezing your inner thighs together. One more breath, inhale. And exhale, lower all the way down to the earth. Reset the spine. Roll shoulders onto your back. Inhale, lift up, bridge pose, press into your feet. Maybe this time you get a little bit higher. Plugging your toes into the ground. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale, lower your hips about halfway. Inhale, pulse them up to the ceiling. Squeeze the glutes at the top. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, pulse up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, pulse, and move like this. If you're still inclined, maybe you move with the beat of the song. But breathe, really engaging those glutes, keeping wide along the front body, inhaling and exhaling. We are here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, squeeze at the top. And exhale, lower all the way down to the earth. Bring your knees into your chest, slide your hands behind your knees, and then rock up to boat pose. So setting up for boat pose is a little bit different. I want everybody to start with their toes on the mat. Bring your hands, slide them behind your knees. Now notice here how tall you are. I want you to keep this expansion across the chest while your belly button flirts in. So stay here, and then keeping that engagement, start to lift your legs. Try not to rock back. So you're going to go a little bit, but try not to jump so far back. And then breathe here. Maybe you keep your knees bent. Maybe you straighten your legs. If you can sit up nice and tall and keep your chest broad. Hands can be behind your legs or out in front of you. We're going to hold here. 5. Beautiful. 4. Great job, Tiffany. 3. I see you, Eden. 2. You got this, Morgan. 1, and lower your feet down. Round in. Give yourself a hug for just a moment here. Breathe in and exhale out. Inhale, come back to your bridge pose. Again, keeping your belly button into your spine. Think about keeping your chest broad, shoulders come onto your back. This time, arms can be out in front of me or hands at prayer in heart center. But either way, we're going to take a little bit of a twisting action. Inhale. Exhale, switch over to the right. Really engaging your left oblique here. Inhale, lift you back to center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. And move here. You can take out center and just move side to side. But really think about this movement coming from your core. Keeping your legs as chill as possible. Again, really feeling the expansion across your chest, feeling nice and tall. We are here for 10. You got it, Marina. 9. All right, and 8. Yes, 7. You got it. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, lower your feet down. Give yourself a nice hug here. And breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Coming into tabletop pose, however you want to get there. Navigating your shoulders over your wrists, hips over your knees, feet hips a distance apart. Inhale, cow pose. Belly drops, gaze lifts. Think about cracking your collarbones wide as you externally rotate your upper arm. Exhale, cat. Push into your hands, around your spine, gaze towards your belly button. Inhale, cow, belly drops, gaze lift. Think about sliding your shoulder blades softly together. Exhale, cat, push into the earth, shoulders come apart. One more, inhale, cat. And exhale, cat. And now taking your own variations of cat, cow, moving here from your heart space. What is it that you need? Maybe taking some hip circles, maybe a puppy pose, a child pose, maybe taking some wrist stretches. But check in with yourself. And whatever it is that you do it with kindness. So breathe, inhaling and exhaling. Coming back to a neutral tabletop in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to stillness. Inhale, left arm extends to the sky. Gazing up at your left wrist. Maybe take some circles one direction and then the other. Inhale, come back to stillness. And exhale, thread the needle. Left arm comes under your body. Left cheek and shoulder come down to the mat. Think about dragging your left shoulder back as you start to rotate your chest open. Right arm can be in any kind of variation. Corner of your mat, maybe half spine. Maybe you lift some wings here. You do what feels right for you. But think about revolving your chest as you pull your shoulder back. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, plant any flying limbs. Press into your right hand. Inhale, extend your left arm up. Notice any openness you've created. And then exhale, bring your left palm down to the mat. Other side, inhale, right arm up. Take those wrist circles in one direction. And then the other. Inhale to stillness. Exhale, thread the needle. Right arm comes underneath. Right cheek and shoulder come to the mat. Think about pulling your right shoulder back as you revolve your chest. For me, it's towards the wall. For you, towards the left shoulder. And again, any variation here, maybe it's the same or maybe it looks different on this side. But again, doing your variation with love and compassion. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, bring your left hand under your shoulder. Drop any flying limb. Extend your right arm up towards the sky. And exhale, bring it back down. Resetting the spine. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Inhale, neutral spine. Walk your hands with one hand print forward. And then inhale, push your hips up and back for your first downward facing dog practice. Now again, maybe taking any creative movements here. Doing whatever feels good to help you expand along the back body. Right. And then coming into stillness, paying attention to our fingertips and our feet, the foundation of this pose. Fingers are wide. Pressing down into each fingertip and into the index finger and thumb. Think about expanding the muscles behind your heart. Pull your belly button up and in. Gaze to your belly button as you send your hips higher. And then melt your heels down to the floor. They may touch, they may not. I don't think mine have ever touched, and I'm completely okay with that. Maybe take a little bend in your knees, but take 5 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let it go. Inhale completely. And exhale, lower down, child's pose. Knees can come as wide as the mat, or they can be narrow, but either way, fingertips curl out in front of you. As your glutes reach towards your heels, maybe your third eye comes to rest on the mat. Know that child's pose is available for you at any point in time. Even if I don't cue it, if you want to go there, just go there. Breathe. Inhale, lift your gaze. And exhale, come back into a downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. And exhale, tippy toe to the top of your mat. Forward fold. Maybe take a ragdoll, any arm variation. Generous bend or slight bend in your knees. Weight is moving towards the ball and toes of your feet. Getting heavy here, letting everything just roll off your back. And again, thinking about opening up behind your heart here. When you are ready, release your palms to the earth. Maybe heel toe your feet so your big toes come to touch. Place your palms on the floor. And on your next inhale, slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Head comes up last. Tadasana, mountain pose. Slide your shoulders down your back, palms face forward. Think about drawing energy up through your legs. And again, thinking about creating expansion across your chest from left shoulder to right shoulder. Bring your hands to prayer, heart center. And let's breathe together as a community. Inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Once more, inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Inhale, breathe in love. And exhale, send it out into the world. And let's start again. Inhale, arms rise, extended mountain pose. Think about lengthening through both sides of your body. Pin your pinkies in towards one another. Knit your ribs in. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Hinging from your hips, bringing your palms to the ground or to block. Inhale, halfway lift. Palms come to knees or shins, rather shins or thighs. Avoid your knees, don't do it. Think about creating length in your spine, pressing your tailbone back. Crown of head lengthens forward and breathe here. Engage your core, slightly pull your belly button in. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back to plank pose. Now in your plank pose, hips are in line with your shoulders, slight tuck of tailbone, and then slight puff up between your shoulder blades here. Really pressing into the earth, energy out through your heels. Inhale. Exhale, lower knees, lower chest and chin. Inhale, slide through for baby cobra. Right on your palms, top the feet press into the earth. And again, think about bringing the tips of your shoulder blades together here. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift you up to plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Knowing that you can continue to take this variation in Edi Chaturanga or skip it. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, come to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise, extend the mountain pose. Exhale, cactus your arm, take a baby back bend. Think about lifting your sternum up as you press your hips forward. Glutes are squeezing together. Inhale, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back to plank pose. Now you can drop your knees or take the full chaturanga. Inhale. Exhale, bend your elbows 90 degrees. Flip your feet. Inhale, come to upward facing dog. Again, sliding your shoulder blades together behind your back. Maybe the tips of your shoulder blades touch behind your heart. Inhale. Exhale, push up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step, jump, or float to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, extended mountain pose. Exhale, baby back bend, cactus your arms, open your heart. Inhale, rise up, extended mountain pose. Exhale, fold right back down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, step, hop, or jump back and flow through your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, journey to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise, extended mountain. Exhale, baby back bend. Open up the heart. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands and float or skip it. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more, you got it. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, journey to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise, extended mountain. Exhale, baby back bend, create space. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back and flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 breaths here, or in a child's pose with breathe. Maybe say something kind to yourself here. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale, sigh it out. Inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. Now rotate your pinky toe down towards the earth, squaring off your hips, pull your belly button in as you maybe drop your left heel down a little bit further. Inhale. Exhale, bring right knee to nose, puff up between your shoulder blades, slurp your belly button to your spine. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, step your right foot between the hands, drop the back knee, keep the toe tucked. Inhale, arms rise, low lunge. Now you can bring your palms to your side, avoid the knee, bring it to your side. Think about sending your tailbone down, and then maybe starting to allow your hips to melt forward. Now you can stay here, or you can bend into your left knee, and maybe grab that left foot with your left hand or your right hand. But think about avoiding the top of the knee, so this may mean you have to sink a little bit more forward in your hips. So breathe here, inhaling and exhaling. If you have that back foot, release it down softly. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, revolve, low lunge. Left arm faces to the front of the mat, right arm faces back. Think about squeezing your shoulder blades together here as you squeeze your inner thigh. Breathe. Now send your attention to your back toes. Inhale, ignite your back knee off the mat. Revolve, crescent lunge. Breathe here. Inhale, flip your front palm, exalted crescent. Bringing your right hand maybe to your right low back or maybe down your left leg. Think about shining your heart up. And again, bringing your hips forward, squeezing your glutes, and then shining your heart up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Spin your back heel down so it's parallel with the back edge of the mat. Gaze is over your right middle fingers. Think about pressing your left thigh back as you bend into your right knee. Breathe here. Inhale, flip your front palm, reverse warrior. Left arm can trickle down your left leg or come to the half bond. Think about getting a nice side stretch along the right side of your body. Inhale. Exhale, pull your hands down to the mat and flow through your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, other side. Inhale, left leg lift. Now again, rotate your pinky toe down towards the earth to square your hips. Think about maybe sinking into your right foot a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale, bring left knee to nose. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands, drop the back knee, keep the toe tucked. Inhale, arms rise, low lunge. Now again, maybe you bring your hands to your thighs, you start to melt your hips forward. Maybe you bend your back foot, think about kicking your glute with your heel, and grab that back foot for a quad stretch. Wherever you are, whatever you do it with kindness. Breathe here. There's no sense in punishing ourselves to go further in a yoga pose. We not only hurt our bodies, but we hurt our minds and our spirits. Inhale. And exhale. If you have that back foot, let go of it gently. Inhale, arms rise, low lunge. Exhale, revolve, low lunge. Your right arm comes to the front of the mat, left arm back. Think about squeezing your inner thighs together while you squeeze your shoulder blades onto your back. Press into your back toe. Inhale, revolve crescent. Ignite that back knee off the floor. Inhale, flip your front palm. Exhale, exalted crescent. Left arm comes to low back or down right leg. Squeeze those glutes as you shine your heart up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, high crescent lunge. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Bring your right heel down. Think about pressing your right side back as you bend into your left knee, tracking your left knee towards your left pinky toe. Gaze is over your left middle finger. Breathe here. Inhale, flip your front palm, reverse warrior. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back and flow through a chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze to the top of the mat. Exhale, journey forward, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, chair pose. Now in your chair pose, think about sitting down into a tiny, tiny little chair. Look down at your toes. If you can't see them, just shift your shins back. Now your biceps can be by your ears. Your hands can be out in front of you. Your hands can be at prayer heart center. Think about keeping your core engaged, tailbone pointing down, and really squeeze your inner thighs together here. You notice they're collapsing. Think about maybe coming up a little bit so you can expand out, rather expand across your chest. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back and flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lift. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Inhale, warrior one. Left foot plants to a 45-degree angle. Wow, sorry, I just had a brain fart. Warrior one, think about knitting your ribs in together. Shift your torso towards the front, your hips will follow. Breathe here, inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back and flow or skip it. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lift. Exhale, step your left foot between your hands. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Get your foundation here. Right foot is at a 45-degree angle. Maybe you scooch the left foot out to your left edge of the mat. Create more space here. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, step back and flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, journey to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, chair pose. Exhale, come to mountain pose. Inhale, chair. Maybe you can sit back just a little bit more. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands plant, and you can flow once more, or you can skip it. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, adding on. Inhale, right leg lift. Exhale, right foot between your hands. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Now again, maybe you bring your right foot out to the side to create space. Inhale. Exhale, bring your palms behind your back. Interlace your fingers at your low back. Now on an inhale, start to squeeze your shoulders together on your back. Maybe your palms come down towards your left leg. Now notice here, if your core and glutes are engaged, just a little bit of a squeeze. And then start to lift your heart up. Inhale. Exhale, bow forward, humble warrior. Press into your feet. Inhale, rise up, unclasp your palms, warrior one. Exhale, palms clasp behind your hands, behind your back. Inhale, shine your heart up. Exhale, bow. Move in two more times like this. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Exhale, hands behind back. Inhale, shine your heart. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise, warrior one. Exhale, palms behind back. Inhale, shine your heart. Exhale, bow and hold. Stay here. Think about pulling your left hip, rather your right hip back, left hip forward. Maybe your palms can start to float up. Breathe here. Be kind to yourself in this pose. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lifts you back up, warrior one. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Spin your back heel down to a 90-degree angle. Bend into your right knee, track it towards your pinky toe. Inhale, flip your front palm, reverse warrior. Commit to that bend in your front knee. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Right palm can come to the inside of the foot, to the block, or forearm can rest on the thigh. And here, bring your left hand to your heart, and then think about rolling your chest open, and then extending your arm up. Right, really creating a lot of space from our right fingertips all the way across our chest to our left fingertips. Breathe here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, lift you back up, warrior two. Exhale, half moon. Boot your left foot in. Maybe left hand comes to the hip as you bring your right hand 8 inches in front of your right pinky toe. Now here, think about externally rotating your hips, stacking your hips on top of hips. Back foot is flexed. And when you can see the sky, then start to open your arm up towards the floor. I always need a block for this. Breathe. Beautiful. Inhale, nice, Morgan. And exhale. Yes, Tiffany. One more inhale. Exhale, standing split, closing off the hips. Palms come to the ground. Left foot is lifted, toes face towards the earth. Breathe here. Inhale and exhale. Now, if you want to take a few hops here, feel free. But if not, maybe just enjoying the stretch. Yes. Maybe bringing both palms to your ankles. Really think about engaging the glute on your left leg to keep that leg lifted. Nice, Tiffany. And we will come back in 5, 4, you got air there, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, standing split. Exhale, runner's lunge. Drop your foot to the back of the mat. Get light on your fingertips here. Inhale. Exhale, plant your left palm. Easy twist. Inhale, extend your right arm up overhead. Now here, think about dragging the right hip back, the left hip in line. Rolling, rather sliding your left scapula down your back. Inhale. And exhale. Coming into side plank, rolling over onto the outside of your left leg. Stack your right of your left, or you can drop your left knee here for a different variation. Wherever you are, think about pushing into the earth and squeezing your core, squeezing your glutes, letting everything come together. Breathe again, feeling the expansion across your chest here. Inhale and exhale. On your next inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, drop it behind you, coming into wild fig. Inhale, lift you up. Actually, exhale, let's bring our hips all the way down to the ground here. Sorry, my headphones keep getting in the way. On your next inhale, think about squeezing your glutes, pressing into the ball of your foot as you lift your hips up. Right, again, our glutes are engaged here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, arms extend to the sky. Exhale, come down to plank and flow through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. One more side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step your left leg between your hands. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Again, maybe creating space here by switching your left foot to the left side of your mat. Tailbone points down. Inhale. Exhale, palms come to your low back. Maybe taking an awkward clasp this time. Inhale, start to pull your palms down your leg as you shine your heart up. Shoulder blades squeeze together. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, unclasp, rise up, warrior one. Exhale, hands behind back. Inhale, shine heart. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise up, keeping your core engaged. Exhale, clasp your palms. Inhale, heart lift. Exhale, bow forward. One more. Inhale, arms rest. Exhale, clasp palms. Inhale, heart lift. Exhale, humble warrior. Maybe staying with the bow this time. Maybe your palms start to lift up off your back. Think about bringing your left hip back if it's jutted out to the side. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, lifts you up, warrior one. Exhale, open up, warrior two. Spin the back foot down, bend into the left knee, gazes over the left middle finger. Inhale, flip the front palm, reverse warrior. Maybe you've noticed that you have a little bit more space here. Commit to the bend in the front knee. Inhale, exhale, extended side angle. Hand comes to a block, the floor, or maybe forearm comes to thigh. And again, taking that little assist, bring your right palm to your heart, and then inhale, rotate your chest open as your legs stay firm on the earth. Then extend your right arm up overhead, or maybe even bringing it over your ear. Creating one long line of energy from your right fingertip all the way down to your right toe. Pressing into that back foot, breathe, inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift you up, warrior two. Exhale, half moon. Bring your right foot in. Come up onto your left foot. Lift your right foot up. Toes flex towards the face. If you fall out, just come back into it. And as you start to rotate your chest open, maybe then extending your arm up. And really feeling the expansion across your chest here. Lifting your lifted legs from the inner side. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, turn down, standing split. Palms can come to the floor or to the block. Right leg is lifted behind you. Toes are facing down towards the earth. Now, same options here. You can hang out, take the stretch, maybe go for balance by bringing your hands to your ankles. Maybe you do some hops. But whatever you do here, whatever you choose, make sure you're choosing it because it is the kind option. Breathe. Inhaling. And exhaling. One more inhale. Exhale, drop your right foot back, coming into runner's press. Inhale, plant your right palm, extend your left arm up. Again, drag your left hip back toes in line with your right. Slide your right shoulder blade down your back. Think about revolving open from your chest. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, side plank, roll onto the outside of your right foot, left foot stack, or you can bring your right knee to the ground. Or wherever you are, squeeze everything together. Squeeze glutes, squeeze core, push into the earth. Inhale, lift your left leg. Exhale, bend it behind you while split. Now bring your hips down to the earth first. Press into your left foot, press into your right hand. Inhale, lift up, squeezing your glutes here. Using the glutes to lift you up, maybe creating more expansion in the front of your legs. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, left arm comes up. Exhale, turn down to plank and flow through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog or child's pose. Come to a place of rest here. Maybe downward dog is best for you. If not, come to child's pose. Take a drink, wipe sweat. How you guys doing? All right, and breathe here. Come back to your intention. Come back to your breath. And again, being kind to yourself. Letting go of any expectations. Moving forward. And just allowing yourself to be where you are. Deep breath in. Long breath out. And we'll come back to downward facing dog in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Downward facing dog. One more sequence. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right knee to nose. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, right knee to nose. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, right foot between your hands. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, tilted crescent with airplane arms. Slice your arms through the air, palms face towards one another behind you. Think up dog in your spine. Get really light on your left foot here. Core is engaged. It's almost as if you're going to spring into action. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, airplane. Stomp into that right foot as your left leg lifts. Again, think about squaring your hips. Maybe you bring your hands to your hips to ensure that you have a level pelvis. Palms can be by your side or airplane. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, one-legged mountain, left leg lift. Think about bringing your left knee in line with your left hip. Grounding down through all 4 corners of your right foot. Breathe here. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, dancer's pose. Bring your left arm to your left hip. Bend your left leg, taking a hold of the inside of your left knee. Now you can stay here with your right arm extended up, or you can start to kick your left foot into your hand as you slowly tilt forward. The more that you can kick your foot into your hand and squeeze that glute, the more that you can open up the hip flexor. Think about keeping your hips as square as you can to the mat. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly come back up, one-legged mountain pose. Breathe here, inhale. Exhale, tree. Bring your left foot to your left calf or the inside of your thigh. Really glue the two together. Avoid your knee here. Now, palms can be at heart center, and if it feels good and safe for you and you have balance, start to extend your arms out, really working our balance on this leg. Inhale. Exhale. Maybe you start to look up, inhale. And exhale. Maybe you wave your branches or maybe you close your eyes. One more inhale. And exhale, coming into Tadasana with hands at prayer, heart center. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, chair plane, coming up onto your tiptoes as you slice your arms behind you. Again, up dog in your spine. Now, you can stay with your heels lifted or you can keep them down. Actually, rather try to stay with your heels lifted. Bring your hands to prayer at heart center and slowly lower your glutes all the way down to your heels. Drop your knees to the floor, setting up for camel pose here. So I actually found this cue from another yoga teacher that I follow, and I thought it was pretty cool, so I want to share it with you guys. But first, setting up, making sure your knees are about hip width apart. I like to keep my toes tucked. You can also keep them untucked. It's really personal preference. Now, engage your core, squeeze your core. Bring your hands right under your ribs or under your armpits. And on an inhale, think about lifting yourself up, right? You're basically taking yourself and lifting yourself up, lifting the heart up. And then from here, maybe you start to have the back bend. If this does not feel comfortable for you, go to your regular camel. I like this because this actually feels better in my body, but not all bodies are the same. So take your variation of camel that suits you, either with this little assist, or maybe you bring your hands to your low back, and then maybe you drop one hand and then the other down to your heels. Do whatever serves you, do it with kindness. Inhale, and exhale. On your next inhale, slowly come up, squeezing your glutes. Inhale. Exhale, sit back on your heels, plant your hands, Come through plank. If you want to do a flow, go for it. If not, come back to downward facing dog, other side. Inhale, left leg lift. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, re-extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Once more, inhale, re-extend. Exhale, step your foot between your hands. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Breathe, inhale. Exhale, tilted crescent airplane arms. Slice your hands through the air, palms face together, up dog and spine. Get really light on those back toes. You're about to spring open. Inhale. Exhale, airplane. Stop into your left foot. As you lift your right off the mat, toes flex down. Bring your hands to your hips. And again, just check out, make sure they're level. Breathe here. Inhale. And exhale. Arms can be wherever suits you. One more inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms rise, one-legged mountain, right leg lift. Knee in line with your hips, flex those toes. Inhale. Exhale, dancers on the right. Bring your right elbow into your right hip, bend your right knee. Grab the inside of your right foot. Now you can stay here, maybe just working on the stretch. Or again, start to kick your right foot into your hand, this side's harder. As you start to tilt forward, the more that you kick into your palm, the more open the hip flexor becomes. Do what serves you. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. One more inhale. Exhale. Slowly start to release as you come back into a one-legged mountain pose. Inhale. Exhale, tree. Bring your foot to the inside of your ankle, your calf, or your thigh, whatever serves you. Really pressing the foot into the leg into the foot. Core is on. Hands can be a prayer at heart center. Hands can be out. You can be dancing. Whatever serves you. But I encourage you here to do something that might make you happy. Do something that might make you just love yourself a little bit more. Find that expression. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, foot to the floor, come into mountain pose. Inhale, chair pose, last chair. Maybe you sink a little bit deeper. Exhale, drinking bird, come up onto your toes, arms sliced behind you. Inhale, bring your palms to heart center. Exhale, lower your glutes all the way down. Drop your knees to the floor, setting up for camel number 2. And again, you can take the same variation here. Maybe you take something different. Maybe you do a half camel. Maybe you find the deepest expression of this pose. So what's most important here is that you keep your hips moving forward, your glutes and your core on, and your heart shining up. Right? You want to avoid collapsing in our low back. If there's any pain, there's any pinching, come out of it. Maybe you only go here, and that's okay. So take a few breaths here. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. Exhale, slowly come forward, squeezing your glutes as you do. Come into your hands and then step back and maybe one final flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog, and breathe. And then exhale, coming down into child's pose. Maybe you take your knees nice and wide, big toes come to touch. Fingertips crawl out in front of you, bringing your third eye to the mat. And bring your awareness to your heart space. Not only the front of your heart, but to the back of your heart. What do you notice? How's it beating? Does it feel okay for it to be this open? And just allow yourself to be. Inhale. Exhale, open mouth, side out. Your next inhale, come up to a tabletop. Walk back onto your knees. Well, you know what? Just come to a sit. However feels good for you. Come to sit on your mat, setting up for staff pose. Maybe removing the flesh from underneath your sit bones. Toes flex towards your face. Belly button pulls in here. Just bring your palms down by your side. And here, once more, think about broadening your chest, sliding your shoulders down your back. Inhale, extend your arms up overhead. And exhale, hinging from your hips, start to fold forward. Maybe your fingers reach your toes, or maybe your ankles, your shins, your thighs. Maybe there's a bend in your knees, slight or generous. But go to a place of love and expression here. Breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, walk your palms back up to your hips. And if you have a strap here, you can use it as you come all the way down onto your back. We're going to do reclined hand to big toe pose. So coming down onto your back, bringing your right knee into your chest. Now again, you can have a strap if that helps you. Just bring the strap to the sole of your right foot as you extend your right foot up to the ceiling. Now this left leg can be long on the mat, or you can bring your left sole of foot to the ground in case your hip's popping up. If you have a strap here, just think about very gently guiding your leg into your base, but in a very nice way. Being mindful not to lock out that knee. Just allowing the back of the leg to open up here. And then bringing the strap into your right hand, bringing your left hand on top of your left hip point. Allow your right leg to start to open up to the side, keeping your toes flat. Now again, try to keep both hip points into the earth here. So maybe that means you don't let your right leg out as far. Just feeling the opening on the inside of your right leg. Maybe loosening your grip on the strap if you have a death grip, like I did. Just bring awareness to that. Breathe. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhale, bring your leg up back to center. Switch hands, bringing your left leg onto the strap, teeing your right arm out to the side, and allowing your right leg to fall over for a supine twist. Maybe feeling the stretch along your IT band here. Again, keeping the right foot flexed. Gaze can be up or over your left shoulder. Noticing the grip on the strap can soften. Breathe. Inhaling and exhaling. Inhale, bring your foot back to center. And exhale, bend the knee in. Take the strap out. Maybe shake that leg out before coming to the other side. Left foot comes into chest. Right leg extends long, or right sole is put on the floor. So on an inhale, just allow both hands to be on the strap. And just guide that left leg a little bit closer to you. Be mindful that we're not locking out the knee. Taking a few breaths here. Inhaling and exhaling. Bringing the strap into the left hand, right hand comes onto the right shoulder point. And start to release the left leg towards the left side of your body. Keeping the toes flexed here. And just noticing the stretch on the inside of the left leg. Knowing that two sides are different, there's nothing wrong with that, it just means you're human. Breathe. Inhale, lift your leg back up through center. Switch your hand on the strap. See your left arm out and then exhale. Drop the left leg over to the right side for a supine twist. Shoulder blades softening into the earth. Left foot flex. Inhale here. Exhale completely. Inhale, lift the leg back up through center. Exhale, take off your strap, put it to the side, and then bring your knees into your chest. Maybe rock a little bit from side to side. Give yourself some love here. And then taking any final pose that you need to complete your practice. Maybe it's a happy baby. Maybe it's an inversion. Maybe it's a shoulder stand. I don't know, but what do you need? Go there now. Allow yourself to go there now. And maybe you're already in Shavasana, and if you are, start to soften. So we will all meet in Shavasana in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shavasana. Coming onto your back, maybe taking up as much space as you need. Maybe you place 2 hands on your heart. Or maybe you cactus your arms, or maybe you're not even on your back. Take whatever pose you need right here, right now, to allow yourself to fully release. Knowing that thoughts and distractions will come and go. Whenever they do, just let go of the need to attach to them. Bring your awareness back to your body, back to the openness, the expansion, the compassion you've created. I will bring you out of it. Shavasana. Start to come back to your body, wiggling your fingers and toes. Maybe rocking your head from side to side, slowly allowing movement to grow bigger. Maybe taking a full body stretch, stretching your arms as you point your toes, waking up once more today. And then giving yourself a hug, bringing knees into chest, rocking from side to side before coming onto your favorite side in the fetal position, using your bicep as a pillow. And I'd like to read to you a little poem by Rupi Kaur. Today I saw myself for the first time when I dusted off the mirrors of my mind, and the woman looking back took my breath away. Who was this giant, beautiful beastling, this extra celestial earthling? I touched my face in my reflection, touched the woman of my dreams, all her gorgeous smirking back at me. My knees surrendered themselves to the earth as I wept inside of how I'd gone my whole life being myself but not seeing myself. Spent decades living inside my body, never left it once, yet managed to miss all its miracles. Isn't it funny how you can occupy a space without ever being in touch with it? How it took so long to open the eyes of my eyes, embrace the hearts of my heart, kiss the soles of my swollen feet and hear them whisper, thank you, thank you, thank you for noticing. I encourage all of you to continue to practice this self-love, this self-compassion, knowing that you can change the world just by doing so. And if you feel ready, you can come up to a seated position, maybe legs crossed, maybe legs out, whatever feels good for you. Bringing your hands to prayer, heart center, Anjali Mudra. Eyes can be closed or soft gaze down. And one more time, bringing your awareness to your heart space. Thank you so much for showing up and allowing me to guide you today. I see you, I hear you, I love you. We bow to ourselves and to one another. Thank you. Hope everyone has a lovely, lovely Monday.
That was an awesome class. Thank you.
Thank you, Tiffany. Good to see you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Bye, Eden. Bye, Bye, Marina. Thank you, guys.